Hello, welcome to the LPBA Journal Submissions Guide. I'm Chris Pizzala. This guide will give you a couple helpful tips about submitting articles to the LPBA Journal. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our present, past, and future authors for their contributions to the journal. You make our journal possible. At the end of this guide, we'll provide contact information for our editorial team. You can submit your articles there. You can also contact them with any questions you have about the format of the article, the content, and how it may be displayed in the journal. You can also ask them about images, graphs, pictures, and other things you might like to include. No work is too big or too small. As we move through this guide, some of these slides have some fairly big text. Rather than read all of it to you, I'll recommend that you pause if you find something you'd like to read further. The LPBA Journal is quite flexible in terms of both format and content. We're mainly interested in aviation law articles, but we're also interested in articles about law and aviation generally. We're also happy to include photos, graphs, charts, and other images you might like to include with your submission. Please note we'll include as many as we can, but we do have limited print space, so we may have to select the best images to go with your article. Of course, we're in the digital era, so we need to talk about technical considerations, mainly formatting. We can accept a wide range of documents digitally, but our preferred format is Microsoft Word. As for images, again, we can accept a wide range of digital images, but JPEG works best. As to font, we're fairly flexible. We can always resize and reshape the font as needed. If you are looking to select one, we recommend Calibri or Times New Roman in size 12 or 14. As to footnotes and endnotes, we're happy to accept both. However, we do have to shuffle the articles through the journal to make them fit, so we find that endnotes work a lot better in the printed publication. Our biggest request is to avoid PDFs where possible. PDFs are difficult to edit and have to be converted into other formats, usually Microsoft Word, before they can be inserted in the journal. If you're submitting an older article that you may have previously published and it's only available in PDF, that's okay, we'll make the conversion. However, if the document you're working on is in Microsoft Word now, or readily available in Microsoft Word, we would much prefer that you send the Microsoft Word document so that we can do the necessary editing before we go to print. If you have any questions or concerns, or would like to submit an article for publication, please contact our editor directly using the contact information on the screen. Once again, we'd like to thank all the authors who have contributed to the LPBA Journal, and hopefully will do so in the future as well. Additionally, I'd like to take a moment to thank the journal's financial sponsors. Your advertisements and sponsorships make our journal possible. And of course, I'd like to thank the readers. Without readers, we wouldn't have a journal either. So again, thank you very much for your research, writing, and support of the LPBA Journal. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and hopefully you'd like to submit an article.